Bienvenue to Brittany for our opening day's coverage of the 2025 French Open. It's the 95th edition and we've some of the biggest names in badminton to keep you entertained all the way through until the end of the weekend. 10 matches coming up live, and a big thank you to Benjamin Plumet, who's a volunteer here, for bringing on the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. That will be played for in Hangzhou in China in December. And of course, our cameras will be there to cover all the action for you. Before that, here's our lineup today. Starting with the mixed, Chen and Xu coming off back-to-back first-round defeats. They begin big underdogs against the experienced Hong Kong pair, Tang and Si. Then we switch to singles, as last weekend's Denmark Open semi-finalist Tamaka Miyazaki faces the Indonesian Putri Wardani. The pair played out a three-game thriller in Copenhagen. To men to follow, Japan's Koki Watanabe hoping to rescue a disappointing season against the talented young Indian Ayush Shetty, who won his first World Tour title earlier this year. Women's doubles next. Lambert and Pognant will have all the crowd support versus the Malaysian teenagers Ong and Ting, just one place between them in the rankings. And after that, an intriguing clash between Natsuki Nidera and the former world champion Ratchanok Intanon. The latter still inside the top 10, but she's lost 3 of their 4 previous meetings. 5 more matches after that in the company of Jill Clark. Victor Axelsen, double Olympic champion, is on the bill. So too the Popov brothers. That'll bring the home crowd flocking in, I'm sure, to see the Popovs. Plenty of other doubles as well later on for you this afternoon. Let's take a look at the mixed doubles draw. This is the third quarter, and we are concentrating on that second match down with the Chinese Taipei pair relatively inexperienced, certainly compared to the Hong Kong couple Tang and Si. Decent crowd in already. It's only just gone 10 AM local time here in Rennes, and the officials have now made their way onto the show court. We've actually got 4 courts in action here today. And there is big prize money here this week, $950,000 US in total. And here come the players for our opening match. As I mentioned, Tang and Si in the white there will start a pretty warm order in terms of favouritism in this round of 32 mixed. They have met once before. Tang and Si won in half an hour. That was at the Japanese Masters last year. It was also a round of 32 affair.
Service au jeu de service, Madame Amparo Meca from Spain. Bye.
Hi. Hi.
There's the confirmation of that previous meeting. Let's hand it over to our French umpire.
Black or red? Red for you, black. Red. This side? Okay. You, Chen serve. Who receive? You receive. Chen receive. Who serve? You, Chen? Chen. Okay. Fine.
So let's give you a bit more detail then about this quartet for our opening match on our first day's coverage here. Starting with the pair from Chinese Taipei, Chen Chengquan and Xu Yinwei. They are ranked 26 in the world. They have been inside the top 20. That was relatively recently as well. It was only back in March they achieved that ranking. In fact, we're starting with the Hong Kong-China pair. So there's Tang Chungman. Both left-handers, of course, this pair, inside the world's top 10. Asian champions this year. That was something of a shock in the mixed doubles. 8 World Tour titles they've won in the last 7 years. They lost the bronze medal match at the Olympics in Tokyo back in 2021. 2 World Championship bronze medals as well. 33 now, see, that's 3 years older than a partner. And on the other side of the net, both 22-year-olds, these two from Chinese Taipei. Chen Kuan, there's that ranking I was mentioning, 19 back in March. They won a World University Games silver medal in Germany just a few months back. He has actually won a World Tour title, Chen, in men's doubles at a small event in Malaysia. Coming in off the back of first-round defeats in both the Arctic Open in Vanta and then the Denmark Open in Copenhagen. They've only won a handful of matches this year, actually. Tournament best is a quarter-final at the Canada Open in the summer. Man in charge is Claude Delcroix. He is from France. And he will be
ready to play,
supported by Amparo Mecca from Spain, who's the service judge. And just to reiterate that we do have VAR in operation here this week. So 2 challenges per pair, per game. And if Hawkeye supports their challenge, then they keep that challenge. Stand by then for the referee player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chen Kuan and Yu Xinhui, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Tang Shunman and Tsai Ying-Sweat, Hong Kong, China. Tang Shunman to serve to Chen Wen. Love all. Play.
So here we go, first shuttle about to be hit in anger on this Wednesday morning.
Service over. One.
Landed inside
long.
the back line. Can't afford to give Tang that kind of an opportunity from mid-court.
One.
Otherwise, it's going to make life very uncomfortable for the Chinese Taipei pair. Yeah, rueful smiles between Chen and Xu. Nice placement.
2-1. Service over. 2-all.
I think lengthy rallies will be at a premium in this mixed doubles match. More examples there of the excellence of both C at the net and Tang from backcourt. And that's the other thing they've got to be very wary of, is not giving away cheap points like that, because they won't get too many back, I don't imagine, from the Hong Kong-China pair. Latish call, but I think a correct one. And no challenge from Chen and Xu. That's well out the back.
6.
Well, just what they didn't want, Chen Quan and Xu Xinwei, is to let those two in your shot get off to a flying start. Looks to the heavens, Xu Yinwei, she was disgusted with that shot.
Sur le court numéro 3, mix double on court number 3. Ils nous viennent d'Écosse, from Scotland, Alexander Dunn et Julie McPherson. Face à eux, on a de Corée, from Korea, Lee Jong-min, Shea Yu-Ju.
Yes, nicely done. That should be a bit of a confidence builder to shoot.
3-7.
It's not a particularly long rally, but by far the lengthiest of the match so far.
L'arbitre de la rencontre, il est allemand, the umpire from Germany, Jörg Hoopers. Juge de service de Nouvelle-Zélande, several judge from New Zealand.
Service over. 8-3. Service over. 4-8.
Et nous enchaînons avec le cours numéro 2, Women's Single, rencontre de simple dames. Avec d'un côté la Danoise from Denmark, Line.
Excellent teamwork again from Tang and C. The music, incidentally, is just because the three other ports begin at 10 past 10, which is just about now. So they have the musical accompaniment to welcome the players onto the other three courts.
10-4.
See too many of those kind of errors from Tang.
Over. 5-10.
That's good reactions on the Chinese Taipei side of the net.
10.
Double mix. En place maintenant sur le court numéro 4. Mix double court number 4. From Japan, du Japon, Yushi Shimogami, Sayaka.
Read the serve. And that was in though. Misjudgment by Tang. Thought that was flying long. It was actually just inside the back line.
10.
So it's a healthy lead, 4 points. Could have been more actually.
11.
But this going with form. 5 minutes in, mid-game interval.
From England, Alan Crow.
你要去做到他的过多的球，因为他洗碗前一般他会先控，你不能太早先拉出来，所以说他连续在加速的时候呢，你就稍微注意一下就好，懂我意思吗？然后接发球，你看他施发的球很容易会掉，对不对？对，让你不要就是接他，其实你给进去打也没关系，你想办法去把它接好，后面其实你放给他去分就好。
是要过女生还是？
对对，那你就给他其实也没关系，可是你不能给太长。
你给了他超出来，我给我就好，我会把好的。
对，对，你就先拿过来，可是你要强劲一点。
Court
你真的
1-20
抢不到
seconds.
没有？你拉高，你去做防守，你不要退太远。
收起来，收起来就好。
11-7. Play.
So often so effective, straight down the middle of the court between
12-7.
two opponents. I think the Chinese Taipei pair need to find a way trying to maybe elongate these rallies a little bit, because at the moment they're kind of behind the 8 ball almost from the first shot. Well, that's another example.
13,
Easier said than done
7.
against the pair ranked inside the world's top 10 and the current Asia champions.
Foot.
Money for old Rock, really that.
7.
See, we'll put those away all morning and through the afternoon as well if required. Oh, great defence from say. Better, much better.
Service over. 8-14.
Chen and Shu coming to the party for the first time after the interval. It's a couple of excellent pickups from the Hong Kong-China pair, but in the end too good.
Service over. 15-8.
Came back
Service
on Tang's
over.
side of the net.
9-15. Foot. 10-15.
Great pick up again from Tang. Well, nothing you can do about that. Can't
11,
begrudge them a little
50.
bit of good fortune.
Thank you. Play on court. Eleven 15.
That's wide. So a little mini fight back going on here.
12
It's come out of
15.
nowhere, to be honest. 4 points in a row. Chen and Shu. That little run comes to an end.
Service over. 16
I do
12.
think maybe it was more a case of either a lack of concentration or maybe a little bit of complacency setting in for the Hong Kong-China pair. But they've had their wake-up call potentially now. Oh, that's found the corner.
Service over. 13 60.
Hmm.
14
This would be
60.
the most unlikely of comebacks, the way this match was going in the first 5 or 6 minutes. Within 2 now,
Play.
and a bit of self-belief maybe as a result of that scoreline. Oh, good flicker. That's good. And all of a sudden, confidence
15,
flooding through the veins of those
16.
two. Well in. They had all the initiative, Tang would say, in that first half of the opening game before the interval. Now it's right up in the air. Oh, that was... She knew as soon as she struck that shoe that it was straight into the hitting zone.
15.
It was a bit of a gift, the truth to tell, for that man. Just when they needed a little bit of breathing space, and it's not a lot still. 17-15.
$18, $15.
Well, it almost appears now as if normal service has been resumed.
19, 15.
Not just that they've won a few points on the spin, it's just they're starting to dominate the rallies. Tang has some kind of an issue here, I think. So we're getting an official on court. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is.
A flashing light in the crowd. On court. $19, $15.
Anyway, we're set to continue. And here are game points. 5 off.
Game point, 15. Service over. 16, 20.
Très attentif, vous pouvez évidemment faire toutes les photos que vous souhaitez, mais bien déconnecter vos lumières sur les smartphones et autres appareils photo. On compte sur vous, vous dérangez sensiblement les joueurs. Merci.
That's clever. She saw that Tang was kind of back on his heels. He wasn't expecting
20.
that at all. That's really clever shot. However, it didn't help in the end because they take the opening game.
First
The
game won
number
by
6 seeds.
Tang and
21-17.
21-17.
In a quarter of an hour on court.
OK。其实阿旭，我还是觉得你没有什么问题，继续一定要去抓，我们拿分是发球那边回分，但是很多手上现在很压的球，我觉得不是很大问题，你主动觉得吗？只要更肯定一下自己啊，我可以动到，我可以打到，很简单的。后面记得第3拍的时候打出去的时候，球会甚至回来了，回来就放嘛，霸，我要打霸，拦啊，应该把这节奏不会打的。刚才最后第20那个你开的球你打。对，然后等一下，啪，我就拔了啊！你要再等一下。OK。啊，打得太那个节奏打得太空了。 OK， 去，有什么？来，没问题啊。好，是心态抓好啊，对自己肯定要有在场上啊。来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Play on court. Second game. Love all. Play.
Well, maybe there was enough encouragement for Chen and Xu in that opening game, albeit they lost it, for them to think that all is not lost in this match. So they can come back from a game down. There's one little period where they were definitely the dominant pair.
One
they had
love.
The number 6 seeds rattled, albeit temporarily. That's clever, neatly done. She's playing with a lot more confidence now.
Love.
Xu, no question about it.
Three love. Change.
Oh, that's a chance. And a chance gone begging too.
Service over. 1-3.
Complete misjudgment by...
2-3.
Oh, it was very, very, very funny. Nearly made something out of nothing. Chen, look at this. It's going to leave it, then realised it was going in, so played the round the back shot, but easy enough kill. Well, that was going wide, I think. Might have got away with one there.
Service
Chinese
over.
Taipei pair.
4-2. Five, 2.
Struggling to reach that, Tang. We are second best in a lot of these rallies now, but
Service
deal
over.
with the one that came
3,
right onto the hip.
5.
Xu Yinwei.
Say. Four, 5.
It's a good pick up.
Four,
But she was right there.
5.
She knew exactly
all.
where she needed to be and where she's been so often in her career. Picking up the pieces adjacent to the net. Looks a bit timid though.
Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all.
So from 5-2 down, back on terms now. Tang and see.
Seven, 6.
Oh, too much power for
Service over.
Sweat to handle there.
7-all.
Defense, Chinese Taipei pair. Well played. Hard to criticise Xu Yinwei there in the end, not enough, but she repelled 2 or 3 really fierce smashes from Tang.
Only 2 all. Only 2. Only 2 all. Yes. Okay. Eight, 7.
Excellent work from Chen. It's right at the body, it was difficult.
9-7.
Just the sustained nature of the pressure in that rally. But certainly much more competitive in the first part of the second game than it was in the first. And again, that straight down the middle shot, and it was awkward.
10,
Very
7.
awkward for Xu. So 11-7, exactly the same scoreline as it was in the first game at the mid-game break. And re-establish their supremacy. Tang and Si, number 6 seeds in front.
你跟啊，你要给那个男的，然后吃他没有，就那女的是在后面，你拦点那个女的，那个男的接发球的时候，去在1号啊，不要忘记急着发球，就是发要吼发有3吼，一定闪掉，不要人家打架的反手。OK， 记得男的分边的时候是男的进来躲，就是他打分边他会进来，他弹边他高的主动的弹，然后等着他再来开。OK，
Play on court. Tang. 11-7, play.
It was about this point in the first game that they began to maybe lose their focus a little bit. Turn and see whether they're able to change that this time around.
Service over. 8-11.
Little careless.
Service
So that's
over.
something, those kind of
12,
mistakes they can
8.
ill afford.
Service over. 9-12.
Serving.
12.
Shooter Tang.
Service over. 13-10. Service over. 11-13.
Well, keeping themselves in touch still. Chinese Taipei pair here. That's good. It's a little bit of drift in the arena.
30.
Might have just pulled that back in. But either way, right in this again. Yeah, nice.
Service
Went the short
over.
side, which I don't think was the side that Chen was
14-12.
expecting Tang to go. There's less margin for error, but the surprise element proved very worthwhile.
Tang. Quick.
Maybe should have killed that, see. Very frustrating, those kind of errors.
12.
See it written large all over her face. Shu knows every point now
Tang.
is going to increase the pressure. 1 point close to the finish line for those
Stop to
two.
walk into the back. Get ready. Play.
defence. Eventually, it's almost inevitable she had to buckle, but
12.
that's brilliant from Xu Yinwei. Certainly not a lack of effort on the Chinese Taipei pair's part here.
Thank you.
Swing and a miss at the back of the court.
17.
And maybe their challenge is petering out a little here.
Lunge. Lunge. Show him. Show him. Thank you. $17-12.
Very quickly onto that, and they're within 3 now.
18.
It's been a
12.
curious kind of match. Initially, it looked as though the Hong Kong pair would just steamroller their opponents. It hasn't quite been that way. Been more than a few anxious moments, but it appears now as though they've broken the Chinese Taipei pair's resistance.
Hold. $19-12.
Well, that's going wide for sure. Nice trick shot. All to no avail, though, and it brings up match points for those two.
20.
Despite the
Match
heroics
point 12.
of Chen Quan. Try doing that at your local club tomorrow. 8 match points then for those two.
Service over. 13-20. Game.
That'll do it. 21-13 in the second game, which was a little more comfortable than the first, truth to tell. And in just over half an hour, they've moved safely into the round of 16. Tang Chunman and Si Yin Sweat.
Match won by
So 3
Tang
first-round
Chunman and
exits
Si
on
Yin
the
Sweat.
spin for the Chinese Taipei
21-17,
pair.
21-30.
And this was how it finished. Rather bewitched, bothered and bewildered in the end. Chen and Chu.
Binôme de Hong Kong, tête de série numéro 6, l'emporté. On salue Tang Chunman, Si Yin Sweat.
And they come through with a wave to the crowd. Big crowd here, actually, considering the time of day. 21-17, 21-13, 36 minutes was the official match time. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2025 French Open from the Glaz Arena here in Rennes, and we have reached our second match of the day on court one. So women's singles should be good on this too.